Texas looked unstoppable up until the Georgia game. Georgia took them out. Here's how it happened. Georgia won 30-15 over Texas on October 19th, this past Saturday, a day where Alabama also lost to Tennessee. You can poke fun and laugh if you want to, but rivalry games. But this one here, Georgia and Texas, not so much a rivalry, although they have met quite a few times in history. Quite a few. It's really been 6. Texas leads it 4-2, coming off a 30-15 loss, and before that they had met on New Year's Day for the 2018 season. 28-21 Texas won in the Sugar Bowl. Tom Herman took out Kirby Smart. Georgia had not won against Texas since 1984, going back 40 years when they won in Dallas. Vince Dooley as head coach, 10-9. 30-15 this past Saturday was the largest margin of victory in this series for Georgia. And the largest margin of victory for Texas in history goes back to 1957, 26-7. At this past Saturday's game, Trevor Etienne started it off with only 5 seconds left in the first quarter with a 2-yard run. And then it was all Georgia in the second quarter, scoring 4 times, 3 of them being field goals from Peyton Woodring, all above 30 yards. Texas started to come back in the third quarter, outscoring the Dogs 15-0 to make it 23-15 going into the fourth. And Georgia put the final nail in the coffin in the fourth quarter in Austin with a 1-yard run from Trevor Etienne. Wow, did he ball out with 3 touchdowns in this game. Look at this game particularly. It looked like as if Texas was just unstoppable. Not that Georgia couldn't do it, but they would be the team to do it if anybody. But a lot of people, even Lee Corso with the mascot head, picked the Longhorns in Austin. And boy, did Georgia go in there and show what it's like in the SEC, holding on to the football. 3 turnovers, 4 for Texas. Sloppy game on both sides outside of the scoreboard, but Georgia having more yardage at 283 compared to 259 for Texas. Also, time of possession matters in football, and they led with 30 minutes and 26 seconds in time of possession, leaving 29 minutes and 34 seconds of game time for the Texas Longhorns. Over 105,000 fans were in this stadium, counting Georgia and Texas, but obviously you can take a guess that it was mostly filled with orange. What's next for both of these teams after this game is Texas goes on the road to Vanderbilt, who was able to beat Alabama a few weeks ago. And this is not going to be an easy game considering Vandy's sitting there at 25-5-2. If they win and pull off an upset, Texas will have back-to-back losses, and it will kind of be a disappointment in my book. Vandy, 5-2, they win. One bowling. What's next for Georgia is a bye week this week before going to Jacksonville to play the Florida Gators in the cocktail party rivalry game at 2:30 on ABC, 2:30 Central Time, I should say. This drops Texas to 2-1 in conference play, 6-1 on the year. Georgia gets their 6th win at 6-1 after only having just the Alabama loss, but they are 4-1 in conference play, only behind Texas A&M and LSU, who are both undefeated in SEC play. My final thoughts on this game, I think Texas just got outplayed and outcoached, and the Dogs came to eat, as Kirby Smart would say, and they came hungry and ready. They were prepared. They were a giant, and this showed possibly what could be the SEC championship game in December. Can Texas win a rematch? I think so. I think they're built for it, but it will also wouldn't surprise me if Georgia is that team this year that just beats everybody they play going forward. By the way, not to mention, going into the game, that Texas had a 77.2% chance to win. That's pretty high up, and I don't remember the last time Georgia was really that much of an underdog in the game. Texas was also favored by 4.5 points, with the over-under set at 56.5. Georgia definitely covered that spread, winning by 15, and we had a total score of 45 points. So if you took the under on ESPN Bet or wherever, congratulations, I guess. That's going to do it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe right here at Ballard Sports Media. And until next time, folks, Ballard Sports Media, checking out. Love to hear your comments on this game down in the comment section.